Hey guys, and welcome to this WC3 series. This is going to be the first game of this particular WEL. This is indeed the Korean WEL Season 2. Some websites label it as qualifiers. I honestly believe it's the real thing. WEL Korea. 8 players. How many? 2 or 4 of them made it through qualifiers. I believe the others were invited. I think. Not too sure. Either way, this is going to be an undead versus human matchup. In the top right, we have Reprisal, who is going to spawn as the pink human player. I'll talk about him later on. We have Lucifer, who is going to be spawning as the blue undead player on the bottom left. This map's on Amazonia to start off this best of 3. Both players are still, both players are Korean players, and they kind of have something in common, and that's a bit of inactivity in the Warcraft 3 scene. Obviously, Lucifer has come back around about a month or 2 ago, and now he's playing consistently since his return. Reprisal, on the other hand, not much. I would say not much was known about Reprisal's status. He does play from time to time, infrequently, but most of the time, he doesn't participate in Zotacs anymore for obvious reasons. They saying that he would like other people to get opportunities. I don't know. It's not like saying Reprisal can win all the time, but still, he doesn't find Zotac worthwhile doing anymore. What else? I don't know. I really have no idea on Reprisal's status. Obviously he goes to big tournaments like WEL, which is kind of significant. So yeah, that's that. So he is going to start off with an Archmage, going after this Renegade Wizard camp. Hopefully clear out both camps before any problems, but it does not look like it's going to happen. The Death Knight is going to move out with the Death Coil and the Rod Necromancy. Let's see if he can get any jacks. Will he go after that Wall Elemental? No, he'll go for a quick Death Coil to the Archmage instead. So his aim is to go after that Archmage, and obviously the Archmage doesn't really have much, or at least he doesn't really have many paths to run away. Yeah, I have no idea. Either way, it looks like a couple of, or just one peasant was taken down. Skeleton was taken down for Lucifer. +6 clauses on that Archmage. What I was saying before is the Archmage really has nowhere to run, as of course human players tend to wall off, and the Archmage can't run away to a fountain. He can't run away anywhere. So if the Death Knight actually committed to chasing that Archmage, probably would have been forced to buy a boots. Who knows? Lucifer is going straight to tier 2. He does have that graveyard out and is just about to get his first Crypt Fiend as well. So pretty nice there. He would have been better if he started off with a little bit more kills, but he's doing the next best thing, or the second next best thing, which is preventing his opponent from creeping. Obviously the first best thing would be that, get some creep jacks, even kill 2 or 3 units alongside that Archmage, who knows. Second best option would have been some economic damage, which obviously didn't happen. So yeah, preventing creeping is the next best option in my opinion. Skeletons are going to be unsummoned, and Reprisal is on the attack, so yeah, this is going to be a little difficult, especially for an undead player. Obviously they have the ghouls to help defend, but undead players generally not that high in numbers in the early game, unless they go mass ghouls. Okay, Boots of Speed is on that Archmage, preventing Lucifer from actually creeping out this camp, or these 2 camps. So Reprisal might just be doing a better counter, I guess. We currently have 2 Crypt Fiends out on the field. Third one is nearly completed. We have tier 2, and we're gonna place down a slaughterhouse first. No, we're gonna go for a Lich. Okay, Lich second before that slaughterhouse, so he really feels pressured by Reprisal. Reprisal is he has completed tier 2 and he is researching gunpowder. We're gonna go to Arcane Sanctums, but I'm pretty sure we might see some workshops being placed down as well. Or if not, then maybe riflemen, but can't imagine those guys too soon. We have a tavern here, and it's going to be Nagasu, which never mind, it is going to be riflemen as well. So, wow, Reprisal, you must have a lot of money in the bank because those guys ain't cheap. And alongside with a tavern hero second, like immediately, he must have been saving up. It looks like he is saving up as he only placing down 1 Arcane Sanctum. Okay, so it's going to be spellcasters and riflemen. So riflemen will do moderately fine against those Crypt Fiends. Obviously, when they're high in numbers, they can easily focus fire, and of course, with their upgraded range, we'll be able to outrange those Crypt Fiends by 50 units. Nicely done. Frost Nova on that Nagasu Witch, but 1 Crypt Fiend was able to be taken down. Obviously, health can regenerate, experience cannot. And that is going to hurt Lucifer in the long run if he's, I guess, doesn't do anything about it. Obviously, it's going to be kind of taxing for Reprisal to keep on putting the pressure, so, you know, he needs to know when to not overstay his welcome. This camp's finally going to be cleared out. This Crypt Fiend is going to move out, not doing more harm than good. And the item is going to be a Gloves of Haste. Probably will be given to that Lich unless the Lich gets taken out before. No mana for that Death Coil and a forced TP right there. Bad move from, or at least not bad move, but just unlucky for Lucifer. And Reprisal with a very nice timing going after this camp, or against Lucifer's base. Managed to catch a break. We do have a health pot on that Lich. There we go with Death Coil instead. Health pot's just a little bit of insurance. This Crypt Fiend's going to be taken down. Frost Nova on that Nagasu Witch. We do have priests out for Reprisal, so obviously sustainability is not really a problem for Reprisal. Health pot's going to be used, and we do not have enough mana for another Death Coil. Lucifer needs to run his DK away as he's also have mana and health. Priest's going to be taken down. Rifleman nearly taken down, but thankfully the priests were able to save him. And here we go once again. Reprisal really stacking up on those piercing units. Priests and riflemen, and he is bringing those of militia in as well for possible towers. So Reprisal pretty much going all in, really. He's bringing a ton of militia. We finally have the statues out, but is that going to really help? I'm not sure. The statue needs to also cast Spirit Touch as well if those Liches and DKs want to cast their spells. Nubian Tower obviously doing a lot of slowing, but that's all they can do. Black Citadel is nearly completed, and the Scout Tower is finally done and will be made into an Arcane Tower. No, it's going to be quickly cancelled, and here we go with 4 footmen that were just waiting at the Reprisal space. We're gonna keep pumping out priests, and we probably are pumping out more riflemen as well. Yes, we are. Okay, towers, failed attempt, but Reprisal's still gonna keep at it. Obviously, Frost Nova is a very, very powerful ability against those human workers, seeing as they do cluster up. And here we go with those Crypt Fiends, gonna be, oh, not gonna be focused down. Obviously, I would like Burrow to be researched at a time like this, but Lucifer does not see the point. He wants to have more Crypt Fiends than saving, I guess. Reprisal is going to level 3 on that Nagasu Witch, not Nagasu Witch, Archmage. Archmage will most likely have level 2 elementals. Slowly Reprisal's army is being dwindled though. He has no priests. He finally has that one, but that's all his priests so far. He does have 4 riflemen though, so hopefully that might count for something. Health pot's going to be used on the DK. And the statue looks like it's going to be the next target of choice for Reprisal. Is going to get out of range, so he is going to focus fire that DK instead. Rifleman +2 attack, just a ton of damage for that kind of unit. And Lucifer was able to take down the Archmage at level 3 just before the TP scroll. Very, very lucky break for Lucifer. He was boxed in his own base for nearly the entire game. Was able to survive it through, take down plenty of towers in construction. I don't think he lost that many things. I don't think he lost his ziggurat. He did lose all his ghouls though, and he did lose a couple of Cryptians in the progress, but he was able to take down priests, some riflemen, and of course the Archmage. Naga which did reach level 3, really wants to get that level 4 before the Archmage comes out. You generally want that, I guess. We have plenty of riflemen out for Reprisal. The army supply is 46 versus Lucifer's 38, so he is a little behind in terms of supply, but actually there's no but really. Reprisal looks absolutely dominant now with the +2 attack riflemen against those 0/0 crypt beans. Wow. Obviously not as powerful against those crypt beans in terms of damage wise, but their speed is, or attack speed, just compensates for that, as well as their increased range. Dark Ritual from those for that Lich. We do have double statues out, 5 Crypt Fiends for Lucifer. This one, very low health, but also very low mana, so that is something to consider. I think it is absolutely dangerous to go destroyers at this point, as Rifleman Focus Fire is probably one of the best focus fires in the game right now. I mean, Crypt Fiends can focus fire very well, but their attack projectiles are not instantaneous like bullets. So yeah. And of course, I think you can dodge Crypt Fiend fire with Zeppelin, so that's not ideal either. Here we go with a attempted creepjack. It is going to interrupt Reprisal, but Reprisal, I think he can turn this around. Frostnova on that Archmage. Reprisal was able to take down that low hit point Obsidian Statue before, and I believe 1 Crypt Fiend. We do have an Abomination for Lucifer, who was training up last time we saw the Slaughterhouse. He is ensnared, so he cannot advance these retreating units. Another Crypt Fiend is going to be biting the dust. Level 4 on that Lich. He does have level 2 Dark Ritual, I hope. And there we go with Dark Ritual. Level 2 and Frostnova taking down that level 3 Archmage. And Lucifer looks, he looks surprisingly ahead, and he is going to win this game. Wow. It must have been the heroes. Either way, that is going to be game 1. Hopefully, game 2 will be good as well. I'll see you guys then. Take care.